So, fun fact, I used to work in an Amazon facility, like a same day shipping, and they actually use drones to monitor us. Mooney actually worked with me. I was because between the two of us at the time, I was the stronger one. I would be in the aisle taking things and like putting them on the top shelves, and she would be on the belt feeding the items to me. We were a fucking dynamic duo. Like we legitimately could take on an entire line by ourselves. Um, we uh we would sometimes have like the warehouse manager's drones hover overhead and watch everyone, and they would like dip down a little bit, and I swear to fucking God, they would like scan us. Like I was expecting like for the speaker, like there to be speakers on them. I mean, like Amazon worker number 0495-8B, you are 10 seconds late on your runtime. You
So
need
they
to
really
step it
had
up,
murder
otherwise
drones ready
face
to
immediate
shot if they saw
termination.
you slaking around.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. But yeah, when we worked together at Amazon, we were pretty good at getting shit done. And then for some reason they separated us, and productivity across the warehouse kind of went down. I think it was something like someone complained because we were a couple and at the time not legally married, and that was an issue or something. I don't know. That like yeah, we were great.
Holy shit, they had the Half-Life 2 city scanners in the warehouse.
I wouldn't mind it. It was just a shitty drone with a camera on it. Like if it was actually the Half-Life 2 scanner, you bet your ass I'd love that. Seeking kissies. No, we didn't. Oh my god, I just had like a flashback to the layout of the warehouse. Oh, I have a headache now. I'm like re-downloading all the all the map awareness. Yeah. Amazon's pretty good for buying like cheap items, especially if you have Prime. I mean, that's your guess.
The drone just scans you for piss to make sure you don't go to the bathroom.
So fucked up thing about that, if you're working in the warehouse and you had like a 15-minute break, which by the way, your cat did in fact lead a little bit of a minor uprising. Um, they were called ambassadors at the time, and I was like one of 4 ambassadors because I was such a hard worker and I was really good at like rallying the people and getting them to do things. Um, we had a new shift manager or not, warehouse manager come in, and she thought she was hot shit, and she was trying to tell us that she by law didn't have to give us a 30-minute break because of the hours that we were working. I was like, no, that's against the law. You can't do that. And so I have a very vivid memory of standing across from her, face to face, surrounded by the other workers, and basically talking her down. Like that was that's right. Like I don't want to gloat, but that was a really cool moment for me. Like genuinely. She acquiesced because HR got involved. It was like, no, listen, you're really fucking up here. But yeah. And then like later that year they fired me because they were downsizing, and apparently they didn't like the fact that I was uh able to get people to do things that, you know, needed to be done. I was too good at being a rallier. I think something unionizer was like tossed around. I don't know. I wasn't trying to form a union. I was just trying to, you know, advocate for fair things. What all that I'm saying. I will fight for the rights of my friends. Oh my god. But yeah, I'll run and get Helldivers loaded up so we can get in game. Also, I don't know about rotations. Honestly, maybe Caprice. Because I was one of the few people who would advocate. Like I had more knowledge than a few other ambassadors because people liked me enough that like the managers and assistant managers liked me enough that they would let me into like their control rooms, and I just had like intimate knowledge on where the drivers were, on what the people were doing, and I was pretty much everywhere. I was outside, I was working lines, I was working the trucks, I was making sure that the delivery trucks were in proper order. And I wasn't supposed to be, but I guess they're not, yeah. But paid it to me. What are you talking about? All I'm saying is that if we're gonna go in there, right? And if people want to follow me because of what I say, then that's fine. We'll just give them a good show, you know? It's not a union. It's just working hard.